Luizzy, I see the skyscrapers, man. This shit is a feeling. Skyscrapers. Yeah, I got a lot on my mind. I got more on my plate. If I ain't going out to get it, that day is going out late. That's why I'm moving the safe, like I stay in the steakhouse. I ain't going out to eat, but these girls stay on the steakhouse. Money in the calling, like I'm at the money balling, and I'm balling like I'm at the whole shopping. Got a hoe at the glow, like she got a mold. All these MCs, like she in the sand meat, and the sand meat in the cement, making rent. Money paid like I'm at the elevating tank. Money hate like I don't got the name in the same way, like I don't got the same fade from the empty book. Money look, yeah. I've been misunderstood since I was a youngin'. I was in the Sonic empty. I was in the empty, dumpty, like a wannabe little egg trying to make it out with the cat at the feds. But wake up and respect before you neglect, before you be that upset. Okay, now I'm in the building. Now I'm feeling my money like I'm with my children. Money making millions. Money and I'm sipping. Money and I'm dripping. Money and I'm living up to a million. Yeah, everyone wanna be a part of the same route. Everyone want clout. Everyone want money. Everyone want trees. Everyone wanna live like a G for free. Everyone wanna be the topic of the hill. Everyone wanna be keeping it real when they chill. When they end up in that field where they end up with 20 mil in the bank, but I was like, okay, maybe that's not the type of way. Maybe there's other types of ways. Maybe making 20K ain't that bad. Making 20 bands is just a upper hand. Maybe you gotta realize that 20 bands times 8 is 100K. Maybe you gotta realize that 100K times 40 times is 4 million. Maybe you gotta keep it real with your children. Maybe you gotta keep it real like you in the understanding how money works. You don't gotta make it out and be like, okay, I want a million, make a million. Like that's the only choice. Money don't make noise. Money is just the word. See, million sounds like a lot, but it's not a lot when you at the spot and you think about if you can make 100K now. If you can make 20K, then you can make it 8 times and make 100K. If you can make 100K by the end of the 2 year stay, then you can make 40 times that and make 4 million. See, that's how you gotta keep it ceiling. Cause if I make that much, then I'll be at a million. Okay, I'm okay now. I'm living straight. Now I'm filling up my tank at that quarter house by the Chase Bank. I'm living up like I'm getting kicked. Okay. See, I told you the money plan. I told you how to get these bands. If you make 150 a day, if you make that shit every day for 4 weeks straight, you'll get $4,500. And that's when you know you're gonna be a baller. Cause you're like, whoa, I got enough to feed a pile of dough and a pile of smoke and a pile of jokes that I could save for these empty books, empty hooks, like I'm at that store looking out for some more bread. Okay, 4,500 by the end of the month. I'm making enough to pay the rent, buy some lunch, and maybe buy a watch, maybe buy some socks, maybe buy some shoes, maybe keep it real, maybe keep it true with the crew like I'm at that dude money crew, and I got enough to make enough for these dudes. Okay, 4,500 out the moon. Okay, what keeps me at that end of the year? That leaves me with $46,700 for real. Okay, chill. Maybe if I make that for 2 years, what's that? That's 100K. Like I said about that empty book, empty look, empty hook, empty route where I told you about the cash count. If I make 100K, 40 times, that's 4 million. If I keep it real and I want to make a million, then that takes me 12 years, maybe more than that, maybe 16 years, But keep it real, man. I'm gonna be 40 by the time I have $1,000,000. If I keep this up, if I keep getting $150 a day, if I wake up every day and I keep getting paid and I keep that momentum, if I keep going in, that's it, man. Dome like I got money in the chrome, like I got money in the zone, like I'm home alone and I gotta get a chick to bone. But I'm really thinking about the money instead, cause I got get fed. But I realized that the IRS maybe gonna try to see what I gotta make, so they wanna be part of this observating dome, like I'm at the zone. Money and I clone all these little bugs, like I gotta look for the empty seed. Money and I gotta be like I'm jumping in the heat. Money and I reap like I'm at that Reaper town, like I'm gonna get your boy and he's in a battle, call him out. Okay, there's that dude, he snitched, he's a bitch, he's a little clip. Money and I sip, money and then I dip, and I'm out of better hoe. Money and I blow all these little hoes that I fuck them real tough, like I don't give a fuck. Yeah, you gotta fuck these hoes like you want them though, cause if you don't fuck them like you want them, then they're just gonna be like, this girl doesn't want me, this boy doesn't want me, he's just acting like a nice guy. I don't wanna do that type of ride, cause by the end of the night you realize that the nice guys finish last in the glass. When I pour champagne, living fast like I'm at that jumper seat. Money gotta clean like I used to play football at the sea, and I used to be the top competitor, cause I was at that radar, like I was gonna get at that first place, living like I had hate. So they ended up making me get on this type of seed that made me put deep down on that weed, where I ended up not being a part of the living dream. Now I'm living like G, cause I met the Virgin Mary at the church where she blessed me. Now I'm gonna rehearse every word. Okay, yup.